I don't know who's coming out now, bro, but they actually are ass.
Hey, baby boy, watch his body crawling.
Supreme Patty.
Never heard of him.
6'9", and I got 6 arms. Initiation complete.
Oh, in his
Patty
eye?
was once one of the most viral people on the internet, known for his wild stunts where he would do things like squeeze lemons into his eyes, but like many people who blew up off of stupidity, realized that this was not sustainable. From weight gain to severe depression and even completely disappearing off of the internet, his story is probably much deeper.
Yo, it's crazy because like before it showed all this, I was thinking like it looked like he already has plastic surgery, but I don't know. Like, is it how likely is it to develop that much acne in adulthood? Because it seemed like he didn't have that, and then he had that. Bro said hi, I'm here. Tell him I said what's up. Could have swore he was still around. I never even heard of this guy. Lemon in the eye sounds healthy. Yeah, the acids flush out the toxins.
Than you could ever imagine. See, Patty started off his career on Instagram when he was super young, posting crazy stupid clips like these.
I think my day started right.
In a podcast later on, he would come out to say that he originally planned on doing food eating contests, but he quickly pivoted his content during the Instagram clout chasing era.
I honestly forgot about him. His skin used to stress me out. I could see why. Look, how old is he here? He looks to be about 20 or so. And he doesn't have that. So like, is that a common thing for people to like in adulthood get that much acne? Yeah.
Where so many random people were blowing up for basically just being stupid. But this is where he would face his first big problem. The Instagram clout chasing era pushed people into a vicious cycle, as everyone had to keep doing bigger and better stunts to go viral, and Patty was no different, going to extreme lengths like even walking through airport security with narcotics as a prank.
Oh, Patty, why'd you bring the gas to the airport?
In just a couple months of posting videos on the internet, he was
That's crazy, bro. This man's about to get federal charges just for some clout. Yeah, he probably just had a wild acne flare-up in adulthood. Yo, it's probably from doing all these crazy stunts, bro, and he probably wasn't showering properly, to be honest with you.
literally physically torturing himself to go viral and getting in trouble with the law for views. Patty was facing a ton of criticism for his reckless behavior and setting a horrible example for young people, but of course for him this was almost a good thing as he was just getting more exposure. He managed to keep on pulling in hundreds of millions of
Yo, is his teeth fake though? Because they're like super straight and white.
views a month until back in 2020 when the
I think he got veneers. Okay, I thought so.
pandemic hit and his social media fell silent. Not a single video was posted for months, and some even thought that he had fully quit until one day he uploaded this video.
I'm gonna need my shirt back.
A year?
It turns out that Patty had decided to take a step back from the crazy social media stunts to better himself as a person, going on an insane fitness journey. Patty claims that he was actually at the most depressed.
Yo, not to knock his fitness journey, bro, but like, I'm not gonna lie. If after a year...
silent. Not a single video was posted for months, and some even thought that he had fully quit until one day he uploaded this video.
I'm gonna need my shirt back.
Okay. Kind of pudgy, whatever. Kind of pudgy, whatever. Like, his arms are definitely bigger, but like, bro, yo, if after a year, that's all the progress I made, I'm doing steroids. That's it. There's no, no, and I don't want to hear anybody like, actually on a fitness journey, it takes, no, fuck off, bro. A year? Maybe that's all he wanted. What, he got to there in a few months and then just maintained for the rest of the, like, it took a year. Just to lose the belly and tone the arms? I guess so. Yo, what up, Broward? I got you next. Steroids? Yeah, I'm doing steroids if my arms just look a little more defined.
It turns out that Patty had decided to take a step back from the crazy social media stunts to better himself as a person, going on an insane fitness journey. Patty claims that he was actually at the most depressed period of his life before the break, and he was clearly a bit overweight, but he ended up being able to turn his life around completely. And then he went right back to the stunts, this time even crazier, uploading this video just a couple months after coming back.
Lemon, a lime, and a bucket.
Blind. Oh, this is Splasherama.
No.
But his content actually evolved. He now started doing a mix of street interviews combined with crazy stunts where he would offer people insane amounts of money to do stupid things.
You get a face tattoo for a chance to win $2,000? Okay, bro, we done. Look, it's clean. Oh,
Yo, he stopped that.
honestly, if I give you another shot at the spin,
Yo, am I tripping or he just stopped that? Hold on. I was trying to pin that comment.
for a chance to win $2,000. Okay, bro, we done. Look, it's clean. Hey, honestly, if I give you another shot at the spin, would you let me shave off your beard?
My beard.
Alright, I think it's time for another spin. Oh! Thanks.
This, of course, was also heavily criticized, with people saying things like, quote, "It's like a high schooler offering $5 if they eat gum off of a shoe." His videos still go ultra viral to this day, but in a weird way, Patty seems to be a good impact with his content now, spreading positivity and good.
Bro, I never heard of him
This
before.
doesn't mean that all of his old ways have changed, of course, as this is one of his most recent uploads to Instagram just a couple weeks ago.
Stupid ass team.
10 months ago, Patty commented on a video talking about his time during the Instagram clout chasing era, where he said, quote, "You have to understand that a lot of people such as myself that blew up in 2017 to 2018 were super young. So when you come from a broke family like myself and start making tons of money from thin air because of crazy videos, it's almost a no-brainer to keep doing it." Supreme Patty was
I mean, I somewhat get that, but like, I don't know, man. Consider yourself lucky.
able to evolve beyond just being dumb for his followers, but that's not the same for the next person on this list, Whoa Vicky. Since 2017, Whoa Vicky's views have dropped over 1,000%, and today the internet's just labeled her as problematic and racist. Today, her
What?
videos on YouTube get under 5,000 views, and to be honest, you had probably forgotten about her, but when you look into why all of this happened, it's actually pretty sad. From getting into a brawl with Bad Baby to even dissing Rice Gum for being Asian, it looks like she might have
Was she distant for being Asian? That's wild, bro. For what? Miss 2% black, right?
been destined for failure from the beginning. See, the interesting thing about Whoa Vicky is that her entire personality on the internet seems
Well, Vicky was crazy. Is she the Cash Me Outside girl or the other one? Because there was like two. There's the Cash Me Outside bitch, and then there's the one that like came right after her that like tried to basically do the same shit. She's the 2% black girl. Okay, so that's not the Cash Me Outside girl. She's the other one. Okay. I know who she is.
to be a persona, as many videos like these have come out from before she was ever famous that show her talking in a normal voice, giving an inspiring message to her Instagram story.
You are like, if you're feeling down and you're thinking about, like, dang, my life is effed up, but I wish it was like this. Just think about how many people would want to be in your position, like, no cap, like.
But this innocence wasn't maintained for long, as
Wait,
it
what?
seems like the clout started to get to her head and she sort of fell into a vicious trap. Vicky's whole brand was going viral online for doing stupid things.
Is she the one that was like hanging out with Wiz Khalifa? That's Baddie Bad. Yeah. What was her name before it was Baddie Bad? Just Cash Me Outside. She's normal now. Glad she changed. Danielle Bergoli. Okay.
A recurring theme with the people that we're talking about in this video. The dumber the stunts got, the more views and money she would pull in, which led her to make increasingly distasteful videos. A perfect example of this was when Vicky uploaded a video out of the blue one day claiming that she was by
W reading?
DNA technically an
Thanks, man.
African
I've been
American
practicing.
woman, which meant that by her rules she could start saying the N-word and different derogatory terms, and she started speaking like
He's trolling? Why? Daniel Bergoli, what is it? You butchered Baddie Bad. Bad Baby. Listen, alright? Bad Baby. She spells it so fucking stupid, bro.
this.
How'd I say it the first time? Yeah, this villain does suck, not gonna lie. You said Baddie Baby? It'd be better if it was Baddie Baby.
Ancestry.com, and I found I'm 25% black. And this whole time I knew it. I knew I was a black girl.
Because of how controversial she was, she blew up pretty much instantly, growing a fan base in less than a month. But this is where we run into another issue. The people that started following her weren't like normal fans. They were either toxic, trolls, or people that supported and wanted to see her be racist. Vicky then took the controversy to the next level, claiming that she was embracing her black heritage.
The whole world hated me, that I thought I was racist. So
Right.
so I
because
had
you
deleted my Instagram
oh,
for a
okay.
little bit.
Because you're
For most
not,
people,
but
this
yeah.
would be career ending. But Whoa Vicky was already problematic, and to continue the clout chasing, used this hate to her advantage. She moved on to beefing another young rapper named Bad Baby, where Vicky did again what she does best and stirred up controversy online, talking about
Not them trying to make Bad Baby seem like a regular ass fucking, like if she's not the same person. Why Mr. Beast up there? Right? Yeah, I didn't even think of that, bro. Like when I first seen it, I'm just like, all right, this got to go somewhere. But they literally just showed a picture of Mr. Beast. This would be career suicide.
but Whoa Vicky was already
Right.
So I had deleted my Instagram for a little bit.
for most people this would be career ending. But Whoa Vicky was
I'm sure if he deleted his Instagram, he'd be all right, bro. I wonder if she still makes content. They said she did, and she gets less than 5K views.
already problematic, and to continue the clout chasing, used this hate to her advantage. She moved on to
She's a
beefing
Christian
another
now?
young rapper
Oh.
named Bad Baby, where Vicky did again what she does best and stirred up controversy online, talking about Bad Baby's physical appearance. This is where Vicky would overstep her limits once again, getting into a massively viral physical altercation with Baby.
Yo, show the fight.
Since these incidents, Vicky has pretty much
Bro, who won? Does anybody know? She's a Christian now? Like, devoted Christian. Serious? Is that why her views dropped? She turned her life to Christ and is living much better. Good on her. I hope she beat Cash Me Outside ass. Yo, I hope they beat each other's ass, because they both suck.
slipped into irrelevancy as people started realizing that she was doing all of this on purpose just to go viral. Sometimes the downfall is deserved, as the controversy stirred is just way bigger than the person peddling it. But what happens when the star is the victim? This was the case with the next person on our list, Lil Tay.
If you're balling in the eye, I dropped two.
Yo, I forgot about this girl, bro. I forgot about her. Yeah, she comes up on my FYP every now and then. Whoa, Vicky or Cash Me Outside? Bro, I forgot about this little girl.
I'm only 9 years old.
Back in 2017, a 9-year-old Lil Tay would start to go viral on Instagram with every video detailing her obnoxious personality, flexing designer clothes, stacks of cash, and multi-million-dollar cars that she
Remember this girl I'm dead? Lil Tay used to piss me the fuck off. Yeah, same. I only seen a little bit of it, and I was just like, nah, bro. I would skip it every time. I grew up where it was you're to be seen and not heard. So then she ended up crying on live. Which one? Well, Vicky comes up on my FYP. Who's crying on live? Apparently, her parents exploited her or some shit. Lil Tay crying?
couldn't even drive.
I could see them exploiting her. I mean, they're clearly recording this.
All y'all grown men hating on a 9-year-old. I ain't got no license, but I dropped 400 racks on this car. Y'all don't even have a car. Y'all saying I rent my cars? I'm renting my cars. You think I'll be doing this? Get your money up before you start hating on me. Lil Tay rich and finna get richer.
Fans were quick to point out that no rational 9-year-old would
It was
be
her
doing
brother, I think.
anything like this. And
I'm not gonna lie, that seemed scripted. That seemed like, you know, 400 racks. What 9-year-old saying 400 racks? Get your money up. Oh yeah, bro, right? At least she has confidence. I could see it being her brother behind that.
couple years after her disappearance, it was revealed that it was actually her brother that was the one running all of her accounts and telling her what to say the whole time. But this is just one part of the story.
Wait, go back and say like, no, you broke.
Lil Tay be popping on YouTube right now.
No. Redo.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
When this footage was
Damn.
released, many fans were not surprised.
Have you guys heard of Baby Gronk, the little football player whose dad's fucking psycho and he's like trying to like push his son on everybody and trying to go on like all the major like sports talking networks or whatever. Same shit. Like the radio host would ask a question and like the kid would answer and he'd be like, hold on. Ask that again. And this time say this. And like the guy would ask it again and then baby Gronk would do that. Shit's fucking sick, bro.
At the fact that it was an act. However, they were shocked at the way her brother would speak to her, as it was almost abusive at times. But all of this is somehow just the beginning. A ton of people questioned how Lil Tay was able to show off all of these mansions and luxury cars, cause let's be real, she could not have done this herself. It would soon be revealed that Lil Tay's mother was also a large part in the operation, and she would be providing most of the cars through her boss and the houses from her job as a real estate agent. Now, of course, there is still the problem here of the obnoxious content, but the real problem was that a very young child was being used by her mother for clout. Then, 2 weeks after that bombshell of information had dropped, Tay disappeared, simply posting an Instagram story containing the 2 words, "help me." Many believe this was just part of a rebrand strategy, however, some saw it as a legitimate cry for help, so it would go on to make headlines, but no more information was posted. This was all until the disappearance would take a much darker turn.
Oh, it's a carrot.
Even deeper.
Yo, I thought she was hitting a fucking crack pipe, bro. Have you seen the motherfuckers who go on live on the TikTok showing the disabled or sick kid? Oh yeah, nah, bro. That shit, I'm not gonna lie, pisses me off, and it's also weird as fuck. Like they're sitting there like, you know, there's clearly something wrong with them, and they're just staring at the camera. That shit is so awkward. Show me the NPC fucking a glizzy ice cream over that shit all fucking day.
Truth would finally come out. A post about Lil Tay's allegedly abusive father would come out saying how he kept her off of the internet to keep her, quote, safe from the world, but this might have not been true.
Page stating, this was Lil Tay the last time she was happy. 2 hours before Christopher John Hope, her abusive absentee father who hasn't been in her life for years, handed her a court order forcing her to go to his home in Canada, in which she was constantly abused by Hope and his wife.
Christopher Hope, her dad, would later come out to say that he had to take
Petty, you gotta try an NPC stream. I can't go live on TikTok.
Legal action as he was unhappy with his daughter's image online and wanted what's best for her, but it's difficult to say what's really true and what.
Plus, I'm not gonna lie, that shit would hurt if I'm sitting there acting like an idiot and no one's even like giving me anything. You see the people making all the money, but what about the people that are not? What about the people that are like, I'm waiting for the ice cream. I want to smell some roses, but like they just never come, bro. Like that shit would hurt. Like you're just looking like an idiot and you ain't getting shit for it.
Many people speculate that these posts were all to milk the final bit of money and that the father never really did anything wrong, wanting to keep his daughter from ruining her future, but we may never truly know. The Instagram posts crying out for help were later deleted from her page, and Lil Tay has not made a reappearance to this day. And though Tay could easily be framed as a poor child being used by her family, there are many clout chasers who caused their own downfall, especially in
I heard it
the
whilst I was
rap
clipping
game.
that one.
Lil Pump was somehow once one of the most famous rappers on the planet, but today he's fallen off. Even
Oh my
claiming
God,
that
it's
he
so
might
sad.
retire soon, leaving fans wondering what happened. Pump's career was riddled with controversies, and over the past few years, this hasn't changed, as very recently he made an appearance on the internet controversially destroying the windshield of a Ferrari.
Yo, they're saying that he's broke and that he rented this Ferrari. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I'm very sad I indulged in a little bit of Lil Pump. No, I didn't. I was like, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
It's clear that Pump hasn't really changed much to when he first blew up, as he still posts crazy videos like that to his Instagram story, trying to show his followers that he's still rich. This was shockingly somehow the 3rd time that Pump had smashed a luxury car to prove that he's not broke, which says a lot about the type of person that he portrays online and ties into his fall off. Not only has the young rapper faced several legal issues ranging from weapon charges to driving with a license, but he just made overall horrible decisions for Instagram clout, like when he shaved his eyebrows live.
Yep, he's gone.
Additionally, his stupid social media posts and public behavior.
Is he the one that was just like in the club, like banging some chick or getting head? I just seen him on Twitter recently. He's getting head in the club. Yep. Okay.
Often landed him in hot
I seen it
water,
too.
but also made him infinitely more famous, with clips like these going viral all across the internet.
Oh, that hurt my eyes.
I'm really taking over shit right now.
Weirdly enough, many people aren't really shocked by his fall off, claiming that Pump was destined to fail from the very beginning due to his weak fan base and lack of talent. See, the song that defined his career, titled Gucci Gang, lacked substance and actually only blew up literally because of how stupid it was, repeating the same words as the chorus over and over again.
See, that's what I fucking said, bro. I couldn't.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
On top of
Yeah, I
this,
couldn't
his
do it.
fan base was mostly built on his controversial image rather than a genuine appreciation for his music. This lack of a solid foundation and a dedicated fan base was probably one of the main reasons of his disappearance and fall off, but there's also a lot more. Surface level incidents include an arrest back in 2018 for discharging a weapon in his home and another arrest later.
It went hard back then. I'm not gonna lie. When they all came out at the same time, I was one of the people that was like, I hate this whole genre of music, like all of it, and it's because of him and all the other fuck boys that fell off. But like after they kind of like weeded themselves out, and like the ones that stuck around, Uzi, Trippy, whoever else I can't think of right now, like the ones that were like actually good and still made music, that's when I was like, okay, no, I like the genre. I just don't like when they all came out at the same time and there was just like the garbage that was flooding the airwaves with Gucci Gang, like, nah, that shit was ass, bro.
That
I
year
couldn't,
for
I
driving
couldn't.
without a license, which
But I was also old as fuck. I was already like 24. I thought his music was bad comedy, but it was really listen to slap back then. Jacobs, Sartorius, and Maddie B gonna be on this list. I don't even know who those are. I'm not gonna lie. From the time I was like 20 to the time I was like 30, like that whole period of my life was just like in the middle of fucking nowhere, just no service, like barely on the internet. Like I wasn't doing shit, bro. I didn't even know streaming was a real thing until I was like 30. 29, 30 is when I was like, oh, people stream live games? Like that's crazy. My little bro liked Jacob Sartorius. I was sick. Jacob cringed me. Okay,
which are
cool.
literally just
can't wait.
caused by stupidity. There's no doubt that he was blowing up, but was also hated by most people on the internet, which is why what he did next puzzled everyone. Seemingly overnight, Pump ended up vanishing from the public eye. His once active social media accounts went quiet and he stopped releasing new music. Of course, fans began to speculate about the reasonings behind his
Hell Gage. How about that?
sudden disappearance, with theories ranging from personal issues to legal troubles. One popular theory suggests that Lil Pump's disappearance is the result of mounting legal issues, as he had released a photo of his own mugshot on his Instagram shortly before disappearing. It's no secret that Pump faced a ton of charges during the height of his fame, and many believe that these problems eventually caught up with him, but when he came back to Instagram a couple months ago, he claimed that this was yet another social media stunt and he was just simply arrested for driving without a license again. Of course, other fans had theories pointing to the possibility of Lil Pump taking a break from the relentless pressure and hate that he was getting on the internet, which he created himself. It's clear that at the time,
one of the comments said, Lil Pump's the kind of dude to walk through a drive-through. Listen, if you haven't tried to do that, like, have you ever been drunk and underage? Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I've done that so many times.
Pump saw any publicity as good publicity, which is why he would beef with pretty much everyone, doing things like going on Instagram Live to leak a diss track on an OG in the rap game, J. Cole. Lil Pump did eventually end up coming back from his hiatus, and just a couple weeks ago, he actually uploaded this video to TikTok teasing the release of a new single. And just like Lil Pump, the next person on our list may wish that they could forget everything they did, as
Falling from fame must be hard. I could see that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I've never been famous, but I could see how on the downfall you try to grasp at anything to like stay relevant and stay getting money. But man, at some point you just gotta go. You know, you can only be so embarrassed. I only fuck with Maddie B because he made that track for his sister with autism.
Chasing internet clout almost got them killed. During the whole clout chasing era, Lil Xan was one of the most famous rappers in the world, but is now known for just overdosing on flaming hot Cheetos. He was supposed to be the music industry's next big thing, but today no one really talks about him.
Willis liked him too. I thought he was also ass. Sigh, Lil Xan was another I used to listen to. Yeah, see? Bro. Yup. She would play this, I'm like, please turn it off. Please turn it off. But, I mean, to be honest, she used to play Young Thug too, and I was like, this shit is trash, turn it off. And then, like, as I heard it more, I was like, this is actually good. This other shit, though, I never, no matter how much times I heard it, I never thought it was good.
Lil Xan began rapping in early 2015, uploading random songs he would make to YouTube and SoundCloud, but after failing to pull views for a couple years, he would release his first studio debut single called Betrayed, which would change his life forever. At the time, people loved his distinct voice and his music featuring emo and trap, but fans were also puzzled by the fact that a 21-year-old kid with face tats who was named after a literal drug had a song talking about his addiction. That single music video gained over 450 million combined views on YouTube's Lyrical Lemonade channel alone. But somehow,
I thought you laughed at how I
this
said
is
that.
where his career began to take a downfall, signing with a label that would almost kill him. See, one day Xan went live on Instagram to explain how his manager, Stat Quo, was providing and even pushing him to take drugs while he was touring around the world so that he wouldn't go through withdrawals and keep him pushing a SoundCloud rapper type of image.
And my manager was supplying me with the drugs.
He even went as far as to say that he was an actual slave to his management.
They won't let you do. I'm owned. I'm a fucking slave. I'm a slave to my management.
But the problem with Lil Xan was actually apparent from the very beginning, and pretty much everyone could have predicted his fall off. See, at the time, these SoundCloud rappers were becoming popular basically overnight and would oftentimes be disrespectful to established rappers doing anything that they could for the littlest bit of clout. Lil Xan was no different, because after Betrayed blew up, he would
They lumped Uzi back. They lumped Uzi with that group back then. Yeah, no, they definitely did. And he kind of was. I mean, he was that kind of genre of music. But he was, I liked him back then, and I thought he seemed like a lot of fun. Like his fans chasing him around, I thought that was cool. I don't know why. Just like him running and all his fans chasing him down the street.
go on rampages on his Instagram stories saying things like this about Tupac's music.
The boring music.
And of course, not all of this was Xan's management's fault either, as he himself heavily got into drugs, basically becoming addicted to Xanax, like his name suggests.
Probably November of 2020, I actually was smoking real perk 30, still not fentanyl, and I was taking 20 fake Xans a day that I later found out were laced with heroin.
At one point though, his drug problem got so bad that fans were actually concerned for Xan's health. But then what seemed like some sort of sick social media stunt was pulled, with news sources claiming that Xan was sent to the hospital after
Everybody was calling Uzi ass before EXO tour live. I don't remember like when I started hearing of him, to be honest. I will say when I first heard him, I was like, nope, ass, 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 ass. It was the mumble rappers, right? All of them. I was like, nah, this is shit, bro. What the fuck is this? It's all ass. And then, like I already said, like as they started, you know, you would hear some like, okay, this is cool. Like Phyllis would play Uzi. I'm like, nah, actually, he's okay. He's a good mumble rapper. It's all booty. No way, bro. Now I feel like I'm one of the like few millennials that do fuck with the mumble rap, but like, it's not even mumble rap anymore, bro. I hate that they said Uzi a mumble rapper. He was actually pretty good. No, he was. And a lot of them that were considered mumble rappers are actually pretty good. Even some of the mumble rappers are pretty good. Mumble rap ruined rap for me for a while, as well as people who just scream and call it rock. Yeah, well, because they kind of just let anybody, like the whole SoundCloud thing was what kind of fucked it up. Not gonna lie, I used to sleep on Kodak till Project Baby 2. Yeah, see, that whole, it's weird because I remember when that freshman list came out that year, me and Phyllis watched it, and she was like, she liked all those artists at the time. And the only one I really liked was Denzel Curry and kind of Lil Dicky. I was kind of just hearing a Lil Dicky. And I thought the rest were ass. Especially 21 Savage.
Put up on a motherfucking like a rock, yeah. And I put up in a motherfucking Brinks truck.
I just remember watching that being like, what the fuck is this? He was like, I go to the summer and I was like, nah, bro, this ain't it. Now looking back at that and seeing all the newer ones, I'm like, yo, they actually killed it in comparison to like the last few I've seen. Because I don't know who's coming out now, bro, but they actually are ass.
Hey, baby boy, watch his body crawling. Yeah.
This last one was a disgrace. There was like 2 people that were decent on there. Okay, so like 21 Savage. I cringe. Nah, he's good. 2 Rare Side Eye. Yeah, like what the fuck is that, bro? Bro look like a Oompa Loompa. 20 Savage is good. Yeah, no, 21 Savage is good. Kodak's good. Yachty's good. 21, not bad. Anybody? And weirdly enough, the one that I like the most, Denzel Curry, he kind of like 21 not bad anymore. No, I like 21. I like 21 now. I like Yachty now. I like the most of them from there. I like. There's the couple that kind of were on the list and I've never heard of them again. But other than that, like they're all like they actually stuck with it and kept going.
Overdosing on flaming hot Cheetos, even confirming this himself.
Yeah, man, just Cheetos are dangerous. They're one hell of a drug.
To this day, some fans speculate that this Cheetos incident was simply used to cover up his raging drug addiction. Today, it looks like Lil Xan is broke. Whether it was his spending habits or fast fall off, clips like these show us just how little money he has left.
Reality is hit Little Xan now. You feel me? The
Man put streamers up in his house and filmed a music video. Cheetos are dangerous? Yeah, they are. That's why I'm allergic. Cheetos I had lost, they did nothing. You gotta try, sorry, I got the hiccups now. You gotta try the hot Cheetos, Irfan. Phyllis is like allergic to them. He broke with the baby now. You got a baby? Is he the one that quit doing Xans because Lil Peep died? One of them was like, I'm not doing it anymore because he died. Yeah, I believe so. That's probably why he fell off, to be honest.
money probably not coming in the same way.
And finally, the last person on this list is a man who would literally do anything for attention, getting so bad that he would often incriminate himself on video for likes, but somehow today has completely turned his life around.
I don't know who this is, but he seems like a gremlin, bro. It's only if you have like 5 bags. Boom Gang? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
Boom Gang was once one of the most controversial internet personalities in the world, where he blew up off of
Yo, is he the one that would be like, put him in a coffin and like jumping his shit at Walmart?
reporting himself stealing, but he hasn't uploaded a YouTube video in 4 years and looks to have gone through a major life transformation. Boom's videos got so bad that at one point he was literally arrested for the stunts that he would pull, but was so deep into the rabbit hole that he used his mugshot to go even more viral. You see, back in 2017, when Snapchat was becoming mainstream and the Instagram Clout era was in full effect, Boom Gang, or John Robert Hill, started posting clips of himself literally just being a horrible person, doing any random thing he could think of, and it was working.
Ah, you know that hurt.
This is when he fell into the vicious cycle of 2018 clout chasers. See, at the time these videos were going extremely viral and earning him massive amounts of money from thin air, so of course he would simply one-up himself every video to keep going more and more viral. As his popularity grew, so did the severity of his stunts, where he would get millions of fans who would eagerly anticipate his next video. He was literally just recording himself committing crimes, but to be honest, it was still hilarious, like when he walked into a seafood store and stole a live lobster.
Can I hold one?
Okay, you're not supposed to be.
Oh, I got a lobster. Ooh, lobster bit. I got a fat lobster, know what I'm saying?
After this is when he finally started to face consequences for what he was doing. Boonk started getting the attention of law enforcement, and he ended up being summoned to 20 legal court cases, most of which were proven by videos that he would upload to the internet himself.
Wait, what are they getting you for?
I don't know.
Wait, what are you getting
Despite this though, a couple of arrests couldn't stop him, and he managed to launch a rap career from all of the clout that he was getting, but fans started to notice something. Boonk's music never really resonated with the audience that he was trying to build, and in the end left him struggling to figure out how he was going to establish himself as a real music artist. Like many others on this list, as time went on, Boonk slowly started to turn to substance abuse, and he even started to become somewhat of an alcoholic, which he would really actually show when he appeared on the No Jumper podcast, completely unable to even stand.
Whole lot of gang.
We out. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Shortly after this moment, he ended up disappearing from the public eye, and all of his social media accounts were completely deleted. No trace of him for a couple months, no statements, and not even some of his closest friends knew what had happened. Then when Boonk did end up coming back, literally nobody could have expected what happened. He had completely transformed himself, getting baptized and giving his life to Christ.
He's lucky he's alive. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you could tell he was using heavy. He's good now. He smashed Lena on the way out. Probably.
Christianity.
Yes, sir.
He managed to completely turn his life around and started making more serious music that fans actually enjoyed, and of course he stopped the crazy stealing videos. He began to make music on things that had either happened in his life or about his new perspectives he managed to get through Christianity, and he would constantly preach against drugs.
Drugs is not where it's at, because I have hella fun. I have way more fun being sober than being on drugs.
He did sort of face an
Why you
uphill
lying,
battle,
bro?
still being known as Boonk Gang, but he now went under the name John Gabbana, who he claims is a reformed man.
And in all honesty, God has been so good that He's brought healing.
You want to hear his music now? I think him and Wo Vicky are friends. Damn. Two people that were clout chasing and fell off. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Maybe it's just because people are way worse now, but like watching this shit, I'm just like, this just seems like normal fucking, you know, YouTuber, content creator, Instagram people. Like that's how they act. Because people are so fucking bad now, like that kid in the UK. That kid is a fucking menace, bro. Have you God? Yeah, God is good. They're both proper Christians now.
In a lot of areas of my life, He had delivered me. I've gotten to the point where I'm okay with people calling me Boonk.
Boonk still doesn't really upload or make music too consistently, but he does preach good messages all the time and is seemingly just finding himself.
Yo, are
In
they
the end,
together?
All of the people that we covered later regretted the passing wave of Instagram clout. And though there will always be those looking to become famous on the internet, let this example serve
Idiot.
as a warning for anyone who tries to make an entire career out of acting a fool.
Acting a fool. That's funny, bro. What the fuck? Oh shit, maybe they are together. Yo, it looked like they were together.
It's not a game, it's a